This is your starting five. At forward.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. So here's Portland's starting group. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Bridges in at the 3. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, we've got Yuta Watanabe, Joe Harris out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. This is the time of the season when some teams start to transform, for better or for worse, Brent.
Yeah, we either see some clicking or we see some tricking, BA. And you certainly don't want to be on the side of being tricked into think your team is good and it's really struggling. So general managers are really starting to take notice of what might need to get done in order for your team to stay competitive.
Thybulle, that's good.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Bridges outside, back to Simons. Claxton with a rebound. Harris finds Simmons, and the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense, just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Lillard with the ball. His scoring sits at around 31 a game, an impressive number. Got a piece of it. And here's Simmons. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
For 3, here's Lillard. Claxton with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Watanabe. Out to Harris. Here's Watanabe. Thybulle on the wing. Now Simmons, defended by Lillard. Clock at 4. And here's Harris outside. It's rebounded by Grant. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Jeremy Grant came into the league as a defensive specialist, just really long and gangly, but after leaving Philly, he thrived as a role player on both the Thunder and the Denver Nuggets.
And for Grant, in 2020, he wanted the opportunity to finally be the focal point on offense.
NBA, he got that chance. He averaged 10.5 points in his first 6 seasons, and then he jacked that number up to over 22 points a game in his debut season with Detroit. I guarantee you the Blazers are looking for that kind of production alongside Dame Lillard.
Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Bridges against Thybulle. Poke loose. Thybulle with a steal. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, an elite passing forward. Simmons just dropping a dime.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Noel, he's checked in for Watanabe. Johnson comes in for Thybulle. And it's Thomas in for Harris. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Damian Lillard. And the Trailblazers call time here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
Now here's Bridges. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in. Watford's checked in for Portland. Reddish comes in for Bridges. To the left wing. Here's Sharp, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Curry passes to Noel, and Noel hammers it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. To stop the run, Reddish misses. The Nets with a lead. From deep, Johnson. And Watford pulls it down. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Reddish, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Nets making their last shot. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Finney-Smith checked in for Brooklyn. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Little's checked in. Simons gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Wow, the circus is in town with that shot from Simon.
The Nets have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Simons against Curry. From deep, Johnson. That shot off the mark. Portland trailing here. Here's Sharp. Deflected. Now here's Curry. He's closely guarded. Back to Johnson. The 3-ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Simons. Second chance effort. That one goes in.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
To the inside. Noel finds Johnson. Down low. 3 seconds left. Here's Finney-Smith. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the...
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Damian Lillard out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Little in at the 3 slot. Reddish is checked in for Portland. Free throw good, Simmons.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Reddish finds Bridges. Nurkic up top. Clock at 6. And he lays it up and in. Nurkic has gotten his first points in this one. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted. A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the Trailblazers shooting at about 44% so far. Timeout called. Portland. Their last encounter was in Portland.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three ball.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
Here's Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Here's Lillard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
With the lineup out there, that might be the last guy you want to foul. Dame's got some of the best free throw numbers in history.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Reddish. Rebound Brooklyn.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Watanabe can't get it to go. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Harris. Now here's Simmons. Watanabe on the wing. Shoots over Grant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Inside. Here's Claxton. And the layup is good off the glass. Claxton's got 7.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Harris outside. Here's Simmons. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. He's got 15.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Knocked away. And now the Nets on the break. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Thibault. And it's Curry in for Ben Simmons. For the Trailblazers, closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Sharp, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Here's Watford. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Nets have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Johnson finds Curry. Back to Johnson. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's Simons missing. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Watanabe. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's got 6.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Simons.
Portland foul. Drew Eubanks. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Here's Watanabe. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Curry. Again, the Nets score.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
And no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Ben Simmons getting it done for Brooklyn. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight he's got it going again. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the score.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. We need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start.
Let's go, everyone.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We've got Joe Harris, Yuta Watanabe out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Harris.
Pass to Simons. Now here's Nurkic. Got a hand on it.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Simmons, the pass to Harris. That shot is off. And Portland's shooting just 33% so far in this game. To the middle. Here's Grant. And the layup is good. Grant's got 5 points.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm. Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode. And he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Watanabe, defended by Lillard. Here's Simmons. And the shot goes down. Simmons has got 19 points. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about VA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go and get back on track.
90 seconds into the second half now, and pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first one falls. Some changes for Brooklyn. Noel, he's checked in for Watanabe. Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson, and it's Thibault in for Harris.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
Pass to Noel. Back to Claxton. Tipped.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant, coming over and is so quick off the floor. Swats that one out.
Simons against Noel. Simons has the open look. Thibault with the board. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game. But really, Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being the post present. Nurkic.
Excellent D there from Noel.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Lillard against Simmons. Shots good by Noel.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
For Portland, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Grant. Here's Bridges. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Offensive board.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Pass to Claxton. And it's Portland with a rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Grant's shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And that one's good. Lillard.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Now Simmons. 23 points in the game. It's stolen by Nurkic. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Lillard. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Simmons. Here's Noel. Another shot. Pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Now here's Noel. He's covered by Grant. They get it again. Shot's good by Noel.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Lillard finds Grant. Simons outside. Tries again. That one's wide left.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Nets just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Sharp out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Nasir Little. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Watford in at the 4 spot. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Curry. From the arc. He drops it from range.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Here's O'Neal. And there's the drive. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Pass to Little. Here's Watford. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Curry. It's scooped up. Eubanks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Drew
Well, you
Eubanks.
love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Mays, he's checked in for Portland. Outside Reddish. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup. Reddish has got his first 2 points.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And for players, greatness can be defined in so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. NBA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Mays. And the layup falls.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Simmons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, BA. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Winslow's checked in.
You can't back off for Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Here's Simmons. Basket's good. Simmons has got 30 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Reddish. No good with the triple. The Nets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Now here's Simmons. The D's right on him. And no good. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And it's Winslow missing.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
The Trailblazers shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. And that one good. Simmons has got 17 points here in the second half.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ben Simmons.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Reddish against Curry. Pass to Winslow. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Simmons with it. Winslow picks him up. O'Neal. Rebounded by Knox. Now Portland with it. Here's Reddish. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, we know Reddish can sink it from the outside. For him, it's about staying confident with that kind of shot.
Here's Simmons. No good. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Mays. Here's Little. Second chance shot. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons has got 38 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And Simmons gets it to go.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.